Alrighty, hello. This is Velvet. We're doing another art stream, which it's been quite a while since I've done them. I've just been trying to like get some stuff figured out. Oops. IRL. But I really want to get this 300 page challenge done with all of you guys. I won't always be featuring the 300 page challenge when I'm doing art streams, but it will always be available to be pulled out during a stream, because obviously for it to be done I need I need y'all to participate, all that stuff. So you can see where, as I pull this page back, this is where I've started writing down all of the names and prompts I've been getting. It is only during live streams that I take prompts, to kind of keep it fair. This is our first page, which has been completed. As you can see, they get rather crazy and random and all sorts of fun, crazy awesomeness. Yeah, but this page has been completed because I've shaded in everything that's needed shading. Let me zoom in. Oops, too far. A little bit. So you can see, I do a lot of stippling. That's more my style, is stippling. And I'm just trying to keep this as a fun, creative outlet, right? It's not meant to be super, super, intense. It's not meant to be a masterpiece or whatever like that. This is just meant to be cozy, fun times, just hanging out and, getting goofy ideas out there. This was our second page. Let me zoom back out again. This was our second page. As you can see, there's no background yet. I have to finish it. Still working on the stippling, so when I'm not getting, when y'all aren't giving me prompts, you'll probably see me just working on the stippling, because that's the most time consuming. But we have officially started the third page. As you can see, we have this gigantic, cowboy hat, the Cheshire Cat, slime wizard. I think that was, I'm trying to remember the exact words used for these prompts, because it's been a while. Let me see. Oh, I'm getting stuck on stuff. We have the potato. Oh, can y'all see that? Y'all can't see that. Hold on. The potato beholder. There's a bunch of eyes. There's a mimic dice, a happy bunny. I want to say that's a syrup penguin. What is that? Oh, a saucy penguin. Saucy penguin. That's what that is. And then, where is the... Oh, we have the imaginary beer. It's like a chimera unicorn beer thing. I'm trying to remember what the plant was. Big hat, potato beholder, slime wizard, happy bunny. Oh, the emo elemental. That's what that is. It's an emo elemental, and when I think elemental, I'm oh, it's the embodiment of a certain element. And then I was well, if it was emo, it'd be very spiky and kind of I don't know, you think of that hair flip thing, the bangs or whatever, and I'm it has a leaf. That's yeah. So we're still filling up this page, plenty of room. We did the vote on the background of this one already. Let me double check what it ended. I think it was maple. I think it ended up being maple leaves. Okay, so it tied. So it'll either be maple leaves or stars. I might end up doing stars. Just because I think stars will be a little faster. And I keep track of all this and all the progress in my Discord server. There's a whole channel dedicated to it so that y'all can see how it goes if y'all happen to miss a stream. I also put all my VODs on YouTube, though sometimes it takes a little bit for me to get them over there. So, with all of that said, I'm going to get back to stippling because we were almost done. I think all that's left is some of the stuff at the top. Our little happy moose. And we have a judgmental capybara, I think is what it was called. Where'd you go, capybara? Oh, it's a prideful capybara and a raging raccoon and a tap dancing taco in what is this potato? The loaded potato, I think is right. Just loaded potato, I think is what they said. And I was like, let's make it like wealthy potato. Yeah, loaded potato. So wealthy potato. And then the fallacious porpoise. It's a fake porpoise. It wants to be a porpoise, but it's a seal, so it's not really a porpoise. But yeah, so we're just gonna get started on that. And hopefully we all just get to chill, enjoy some cool lo-fi. Let's see, where am I at? I was in the middle of doing the moose, I believe. So probably should pull up a moose again so I can double check where it's shadows. I want to make sure I don't get the shadows wrong. Shadows are actually kind of complicated on a moose in my opinion. Like there's just a lot of different planes on the face. And of course, all the reference photos I had when I drew it, I'm not sure where I put them afterwards. Whoops. Moose. So like, I made a very fuzzy moose, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I made my moose extra fuzzy. Well, okay, we're just gonna have to go for it. So there's like, ugh, this is gonna drive me crazy. Yeah, moosh. Moosh, moosh, moosh. Let's start with the ears, I guess. They're simple. They're fairly simple to deal with. A little bit out here. Can I move this? It's a little bit better. Ah, crap. Sorry, I'm like also editing so I can see y'all a little better. Okay, there we go. trying to decide if we should just fill in the eyes or... I think I'm gonna go ahead and make this all dark. Hello. Scribble, 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 my drawing iris. Hey Ninja, how you doing? I'm good. I was supposed to go out tonight, but I work 3 days in a row coming up, so I did not. I has home me instead. Home what? Home. My brain wants to like pronounce that as I hashumimimi. Like I don't know. My brain like is dying for that. Lol was snoring. Oh, I see. Yeah, that was pretty close. Nice. I texted you a voice message. Oh, okay. I'll have to check it a little bit later. I can't like look at my phone right now because I'm using it as a webcam. How was your day? My day was actually pretty good. It was really productive. I had a little bit of a tummy upset earlier, but it seems to have calmed down now, so I'm happy about that. You need some belly rubs. Ooh, your nails fancy. Yeah, so they're actually like on their way out. I've had them on for about a week now. But they were fun. I got a few other ones. I maybe get to spend time with the cute girl Sunday. Ooh, that's exciting. Are y'all like getting a coffee or doing anything specific or just hanging out? Going out, she will dance, I will cheer her on. Aw. You're not a big dancer? You know she's gonna try and pull you out there to dance. No, I'm not. And yes, I figured. I think she's going to have other friends as well there. Maybe they will distract her and dance with her. That's cute. Right now, it's pretty much. I asked if she's going to any events soon. She says she might be going out on Sunday. She did say she'd let me know if she decides to go out, though. That's progress. I've only seen her at her job up until now. Aww. I mean, that's fair. Like, you know, take it slow. Take it slow. Take it slow. I hope it all works out. I can't decide if I want to fill in the eyes on this moose or not. I probably should. Yeah, it's a little better. So yeah, about the moose. I'm the king of casual feels? Nah. You're cute. Let's see. No, not cute. I was going for tough as fuck. Okay, okay. I'll rethink that. You so tough, so fierce, very tough, very fierce. What the for? What's the for, huh? Your moose looks lovely. Thank you. It's supposed to be I think it was just called a happy moose. Let me see what the prompt was. I think it was just happy moose. Yep, just happy moose was the prompt. So I'm trying to make it look very, 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 very happy. because the tough and fierce seem less than sincere. Oh, my bad. I mean, to be fair, all the times I've gotten to hang out with you haven't exactly been when you're in, like, your fierce tough mode. They've all been pretty chill. I'm only tough and fierce when I'm being protective, to be honest. Okay, but that's, like, the best, right? Like, that's awesome. Otherwise, I'm just a little guy. Little lover boy. Little guy. Just a little guy. So she's a bartender at a sapphic bar and a server at a strip club, but she's cute, like 4'9" or something, but our first interaction was her telling me to, no, sit back down. So, you know, I'm easy. Oh my god. I love that. I love that she was like, no, sit back down. And you're like, okay. You're like, yep, done. Okay. I sat. I'm here now. So, I mean, I sat back down. I mean, yeah, I would expect so. You're like, okay, sit. I mean, she's real hot. Anyway, LOL. Then I referenced it to her a couple weeks later and said, oh yeah, we met and you said sit back down and I'm gonna remember that forever, basically. Oh, what'd she say? What was her response to that? Alright. I think I'm gonna stop working on the moose because I think if I do any more to it, I'm just gonna like make it more confusing. So I think our moose is done. And now I gotta do either the capybara, the raccoon, taco, potato, or the porpoise. Guess we can just start up here in the corner. Though I should probably re-look up what the capybara looks like exactly. Capybara. Aw, they're so cute. Capybaras are way cuter than they should be. Just saying. Their ears are like super dark for some reason. She said, I do remember meeting you, and giggled a bit. Then I went up to the counter to order, but it was really just because I wanted to talk to her, but I hadn't decided what I wanted to order yet. And she jokingly said it again. You don't know what you want? Go sit back at your table. And she pointed. Then she shook her head, smiled, and said, I'll come find you in a second, okay? Aw. That's funny. It is, like, cute and funny in the same, like, I love it. The first time she said sit back down, it was because I dramatically stood up to move out of her way, and she said, no, sit back down, I can slide by, as in relax, you can stay seated. Oh, goodness. So I'd just be fumbling around when pretty people exist, apparently. Aww. I hope y'all end up having a lot of fun. Well, I appreciate you coming in here and hanging out with me. Thanks, we both work all the time and she's a single mom, so it's hard to link up. Yo, that's a big mood. I feel like it's just so much harder to like hang out and make friends and stuff when like you're older. Cause everybody working and stuff, like oof. Having a struggle because my sock is trying to fall off. It's driving me crazy. Okay. Yeah, she posted to Insta, well, my son's back from his grandparents' house. Thought girl summer is over. Catch me outside never. Oh no! Oh no! That sucks. I was like, oh, I miss Thought Girl Summer. Aww. Tap shoes. Tap 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 tap. What you working on now? The taco? The tap dancing taco. Did you see the third page that we started? Let's see if I can. Oh, my phone turned off. No, I need to be able to see the. Oh my god. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Phone, stop being a pain in the butt. There we go. So we have the large hat, the emo elemental, the imaginary beer, Cheshire cat, saucy penguin, slime wizard, happy bunny, a mimic dice, and a potato beholder. So feel free if you would like to continue adding to this page. I'm just working on catching up on some of the shading of the other page until I'm given a prompt. you know, of course, every now and then having to pop my knuckles. I'm pretty sure at some point I'm gonna like take a couple from each of these pages and like turn them into stickers or something. Just because some of them are just like, they're too funny and amazing to not like have stickers. Hey, Erwin. How are you? Not much, just having a day. Has it been a rough one? Been a rough a day? Tap dancing taco? Yeah, I'm just working on, you know, finishing up the shadows. We still have this page that is, you know, waiting to be filled. Trying to think of something sparkly. I'm gonna feel this later. All these little dots making my forearm tense up. Sparkly garden. I can add that to my list. Yeah. Let me see. You'll have to give me a minute to like think it through to like come up with an image. Where the heck did my pen go? My other pen, not that pen. Too many pens. Okay, I had like a regular writing pen. Where did it disappear to? There it is. Okay, so sparkly garden. One that fairies would live in? Okay, so it's probably, so like they're meant to be small sketches, so it's not gonna be like a full garden. But the fairy is another noun, I know, lol, just garden. I'll probably do like a bouquet or something. I'm thinking like a bouquet that's sparkly. Let me finish this really quick. Okay. Still got to keep working on the taco, but let me move to our other page. I was picturing like 3 flowers anyway. Nice, nice. All right, now where do we want to put said sparkly garden? Is it gonna let me do that? Nope. Okay. Oh, that's why it keeps getting stuck on my desk. There we go. I think it may be like up here-ish. Just looking up some references. Like I know what I have like specific flowers stuck in my brain. I'm just trying to remember what they look like all together. Where is it? Where is it? Surprisingly though, the flower that I have in my mind, like if you look up cut flowers, like surprisingly I'm not seeing it, which is weird because they're almost in like every bouquet you ever buy anyway. Oh well, that's fine. We're just gonna do random flowers. If I can. We'll see if I can make this work. Oh, that's curious. What, that like the flowers I'm thinking of just aren't showing up? Hey Maddie. Hi, making some tea. I guess the flower I'm thinking of is like a filler flower. I think I'm gonna do like 3 flowers. Let's see. I'm gonna do them up here actually. Do like 1 here. Baby's breath is a beautiful filler. I would like a fox and a big sweater, like a hoodie. So sweater fox. Okay. Let me write this down. I have to like write stuff down before I forget or whatever. Sweater fox. Not an anthro fox either. That's just a realistic fox. That's, yep, okay. Noted. So proper fox. We're so picky. It's okay, you can be picky. That one, and then there's a flower I really would love to draw, but like I'm pretty sure if I do that I'm gonna be here forever and ever and ever. Let me see here. Also, nope, I wanted to make sure I hadn't already drawn it on a previous page. What about... Oh, those are some cute... What are those? Sorry, I'm like looking up references and I found like this teeny tiny little flower thing. Oh, that's why it looks so different. It's not real. Ugh, sad. No worries, you're cute. What do you mean cute? I'm not doing nothing. I ain't do nothing. Listening to you think out loud? Oh. I've been told that it's rather amusing, I'm not gonna lie. Like, apparently my thought process out loud is just amusing to quite a few people, actually. One, two, three, four, 6, 7 petals, I think. I think they have 7 petals. I mean, you're also physically adorable, but in this case, I'm at your monologue. Oh, look at you being adorable. You're being cute too, you know. I just finished up another shark plush and palette. What? No! How the hell are you getting them all? Gib, I want. Give to me. I'm over here drawn. I'm like, I want to be a Pelia too. Ooh, 4 flowers. I'm spoiled. I haven't even added like sparkles yet. Could figure out like do like some of them little drawn star thingies or whatever. You are this. You are so cute. Look at you. You're just throwing out riz everywhere tonight. Are you practicing for your date? Practicing for your date, so you're just throwing out the riz. Okay, in my defense, this is a river shark, and the first one was an ancient shark plush. Oh, so it's a different shark. So I guess that one will probably be going to Madi. Because Madi gets the plushies first. I fully expect I'm gonna be starstruck if she actually looks at me outside of getting paid to take my order. Aww. It'll be fine. You're gonna go and you're gonna have such a good time. You're gonna become fast friends. Okay, do you want star sparkles or just the flowers? So I can add some little stars, but I don't know if you actually want the stars. She made a TikTok that says something like, thought I could do casual but actually just want to be worshipped, and another that she's wearing a shirt that says look straight but will F your girlfriend. Then she opens a fan that says daddy with a smirk, and I'm like, yes please. Nice, Ninja. Ninja, did you want the stars on your flowers? The flowers are lovely. I'm happy with them. Okay, so we have the flowers. Next we have sweater fox. Let me look up a fox again. I love foxes. They're so freaking cute. Absolutely love them. Let's see, sweater fox, sweater fox. Where to put the sweater fox? I think I'm gonna have it like staring at this bunny, like it wants this bunny. We find the garden for me. Actually, I wish I had more space by the bunny. I don't really have the space I want to do that. Let's see. Thinking. See, I was gonna see if I could put them in here and stare at the bunny, but I don't know that I'm gonna have enough space. I might actually, because let me see. If I did it like big. No, it's gonna be too big. Aggressive foxes are. Yeah, no, I don't have quite the amount of space I want for it. I guess I could make it smaller. Is this not up as bright as it can be? It's not. Make it brighter! Let there be lights so we can all see. Okay. So you said like a hoodie, so... Okay, so don't get mad. Okay, I won't get mad. I may have just fished up a... Are you kidding me? I want it. You're gonna have to like show me where you're fishing so that I can get some shark plushies. I want some shark plushies. This is a very hungry fox. I think I need to change its forehead a little bit. Should be a little bit more rounded. I like don't really know how to do this whole hoodie on it though, because like if it actually was in a hoodie, cute. Oh, the saucy penguin. I'm glad you like it, Moon. Because if it was actually in a hoodie, it would just be kind of like this like bundle of clothes on the ground, or like cloth on the ground, really. Like a real fox in a hoodie. Hold on. Adjust that a little bit. Could be like that, and then it would come down. which would then make the hood come around. And then, let me see, this would continue down for quite a while before it got to the point of us. Unless I rear to draw this in a larger format, I'm not sure I can really show too much of the hoodie. I think that's about all we're gonna get for this little area. Could try and like do a paw. But I don't know, I'm not terribly happy with that. So we're just gonna leave it as the little bit of hooded sweater thing going on here. And then let's see here. So that'll be our little sweater fox, hooded fox. It's a drooling fox. It's like, give me that bunny. So, give me that bunny. Alright, let me go ahead and outline it. I do try to outline them all after I draw them so that I don't lose the basic out part. Flowers, or what will become our flowers. And then down here is our fox. kind of collides with our slime wizard a little bit, but that's okay. Oh, damn, that fox got scary, right? I hate having to, like, drawing on the edge of the sketchbook is so difficult, though. So our fox is now outlined. Let's finish outlining our flowers. Whoops. Most of the details come in when I start stippling, but Okay, so now we have the outline of that done. Okay, so those outlines are done. You sees? You sees? I'm glad you sees. Okay, so I'll go back to stippling the other page until someone else gives me another prompt. Why is it showing up so dark? Anyway, so we still have a good little bit of space on this page for some smaller things through like here. And we might be able to get a couple things kind of in there and maybe one thing down here. Let's see here. I was working on the tapping taco. You would like a what? Drawing of yourself Hello Kitty style. Sir, that doesn't fit the prompt. That's more than just the prompt words. Drawing of myself Hello Kitty. I don't even fucking Kittyville. God damn it. I don't even know. Hello Kitty. Okay, hold on. I gotta look up Hello Kitty because I never draw in Hello Kitty style, like ever. Let me also write it down. Let's see. Hello Kitty. I'm sitting here looking at like Hello Kitty stuff on Google, like, how do I do this? Okay. Okay, well, it'd probably be closer to like a Kuromi style, like a Kuromi, not Hello Kitty, but like Kuromi, which is one of the Hello Kitty things, people's characters. I'm in and out thirsting over a girl I've talked to like twice, so I'd be back. That's all good. That's all good. Where do I want to put this thing? Let's do maybe like over here. We'll do it above the flowers, I guess, like right here-ish, maybe. Okay, so all of their heads are like one big circle, basically. And then mine would probably have like larger ears. I want the ear. I think I want the ears to be of that. What is it called? A Kuromi style or whatever. Let's see. So kind of like that, I guess. Oh, except I've left too much space up here. I think. Hold on. Alright, so that's kind of the... She said posted a TikTok that said, if I sit on your face, I own you now. Squatters' rights. And alright, okay, last thing. Back to talking about drawing. You're an amazing artist, by the way. The way you do these little sketches so quick and they still look amazing. I love that you're hopping back and forth. Like, I'm loving hearing about this little escapade about this chick while I'm sketching. Like, this is pretty great. Alright, so it would be like that. Like that. And then, let me see. Hello Kitty's whiskers. Let's see. Because I feel like I would have whiskers if I was in the Hello Kitty universe. Like, I'd be a little bit, like, sharp and edgy, but I'd also still be a kitty. I'm seeing some Kuromi ears here so far. A bit of a brat art. I mean, just a little, but, like, I'd be, like, a mix, right? Like, I would still be... Like, I'd still have the whiskers, which are, like, cutesy Hello Kitty. But, like, let's be real. I get into shit. Nah, oh, Lord. Are we starting that again? Vanilla? People used to be like, you're vanilla with sprinkles. That used to be a thing. I was like, y'all clearly don't know me very well, but okay. And they just had like these little itty bitty nosies. Kinda like, should I? No. I was like, should I add my nose ring? And I was like, that doesn't really look like a nose ring. That just looks like a bump. In this style. You've seen me? You wouldn't call me vanilla, would you? So see, Hello Kitty doesn't have a mouth. Kuromi has just this little smile. Oh wait, I like this little other smile I see Kuromi making where she's like sticking her tongue out a little bit. It's cute. That's more me, I think. None of these things have hair. I just realized, like, none of them have hair. They're all just wearing, like, outfits. Why do none of these people have hair? No, that's my point. I've seen you doing non-vanilla. Oh, yeah. Okay. I get you. Why do none of these characters have hair? Oh, I found a different version of where someone drew Kuromi. I like that. It looks like she has paint coming off of her. Wait, that's not Kuromi. Who is that? I don't know who that is. First time I met you, matter of fact. Wait. First time I met you. I'm trying to remember when that was exactly. Alright. A little self-portrait and Hello Kitty style going on here. I'm just not used to the fact that they don't have hair. Sorry, I accidentally clicked off, didn't hear what you said. I was trying to remember when the first time I met you actually was, so I could, like, try and remember what exactly you saw. Oh, the electric stuff. Got it. Sweet. I feel like this nose isn't right. And then... Actually, first time we met was my first time with that. Really? You corrupted me? Whoopsies. My bee. Sorry, not sorry. I feel like I have the face too close together somehow. This is so not my style. This is not how I draw. I watched you make it look good and had to try it. I mean, it's fun. I'm gonna redo this a bit, I think. It's a little bit closer, I guess. I feel like there should be something else up in these ears area, but I can't think of what. And I don't know, something about the face is still throwing me off. I haven't actually seen you do much besides electric. I'm missing out. Aww, I'm sorry. Face is still bothering me. All right. Maybe that's what's bothering me. It's a little trying to stick out the tongue thing. I seen you do fire? I haven't done anything since I moved. I have not done fire. I don't deal with heat very well, so I haven't played with fire yet. I've played with wax. You might have seen me do wax once. Okay, makes sense. I think I saw something else besides electric, but I can't remember. I mean, I've done wax, impact, electric. That fit the vibe of our house. Yeah. That was probably more along the lines of what you ended up seeing. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave. I feel like I should maybe leave this little person, this little self-portrait Hello Kitty mode as is, but like, I also feel like it's missing something. I just can't think of what. Yeah, Impact I knew, but I don't remember watching that with you. Oh, you know what? You might not have seen it because I don't think I did that in front of people except for in Florida. You did great, Vel. Looks nice. Thanks. Like, I feel like there should be something else to make it more personalized, but I haven't figured out what yet. I might think of something at some point and just add to it. Could add like a bushy tail along the bottom. Like, poof. Bushy tail. But that's not really their style. They don't have bushy tails. Erg. You gotta do things here. Aw, I'm sorry. You gotta find some stuff. I'm sure there's some stuff in your area. It's just all the clothes are so expensive to go enough times to get to know. That's true. You should see if there's any like local munches you can go to instead of the clubs, and then look into like house parties. Way cheaper than the clubs. I've been to a couple munches. Don't know anyone who does house parties yet. I'm sure the more munches you go to, the more like house parties will show up. I went to one club, a beautiful top offer, but I was on a date and had to decline. Aw, I'm sorry. What is cinnamon roll? Don't really wear. She was just demoing though, not offering a full scene, or I would have done it. Wouldn't have done it anyway. Ah, I see. Oh, cinnamon roll doesn't have clothes. Never mind. The clothes on the Sanrio characters are so like minimal. That's how I got Seven's attention, though, showing up to all our demos and being like, oh, look, you need a bottom? What a coincidence. Nice. Kind of came up with my own little thing on the fly. I'm like a, I don't know. There. Not quite a Kuromi, because I don't think I'm that much of a brat, but as far as self-portraits go in Hello Kitty style, I think that's about as close as I'm gonna get. I think that's about as close as we're gonna get. It's cute. I'm glad. I do not normally draw in anything similar to that style. Hey, Lo-Fi and Shilong. Hope y'all having a good evening. Guess I should ink this in, huh? Go ahead and ink this in. Or at least, you know, outline it, I mean. And then let me go ahead and do an exclamation wall-eyed griffin bait. What the hell does that mean? Also, for anyone who has entered and isn't quite aware of how the 300-page prompt thing works, I just did the thing in the chat to explain it. A baby griffin. Okay. I can probably figure out a baby griffin. Let me outline this first. At first I was gonna go ahead and outline like do the whiskers, but like that's gonna be an interesting one to have to like carry over. So I might leave those be for now. It has eyes like a pug. Oh my lord. Wall-eyed griffin. Okay. Wall-eyed griffin baby specifically. Eyes like a, okay, let me think here. So let me look up griffin baby. And then let me look up a pug so I can remember what its face looks like. Oh my god. You want, okay. Good lord. Good lord. Okay. You basically want a griffin baby with its eyes popping out its brain. Okay. Let me think how I want to do this. Griffin with wall. Yeah, maybe we should just make this look ridiculous. Trying to think. Designer Griffin. Oof. Oof. All the different ways I could do this. I love how like some people give the griffins ears. Like little fuzzy little feather tufts. They're so cute. Some of them give them just straight up ears, which is interesting. So many varieties. Oh my goodness. So many. They're so cute. Griffins that are these deadly creatures should not be so adorable. Like, oh my god. So cute. Alright. So we want big old pug eyes. Good lord. These poor pugs. Alright. I gotta figure out, so... Where to do... Let's do over here, maybe? This might be big enough over here. I'm like sitting here like, how do I go? Like, I'm trying to like piece this together in my brain. Alright, well, let's start with like, okay, head slash face thing. We're gonna make this a little ridiculous, I think. Like, I feel like that's the only way this will work, is if I go just crazy with it. I mean, the crazy is kind of the point of this whole project, so. But see, you gave me an outlet for my lack of artistic ability. Oh, for sure, make it. I mean, if it makes you happy, then, you know, then my job is done. Let's see. Because I want it to be like here. That. The head. Tail. I need to look up one more reference because I have it like partially in my brain, but it's not quite in my brain. I just need to see how. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Where is it? Okay, I really wish I could stop with all this live action remake stuff just because, like, when I want to look for a very classical way of drawing, now it's coming up with, like, live action shit. I'm like, no, show me the original, like, animation style. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so it's like that. So... This is ridiculous. But in the best way. I promise all these random shapes will make sense here soon. In some way or another. Okay, got that little bit done. I'm gonna go ahead and give this thing a little bit of a fluff. Good Lord have mercy. Okay, let me see here. Let's see. Let's bring that pug picture back. I need to stare at the pug's face. This one. Oh, and I guess I need to see... being a bit of a pain. How do... Just don't know why No. This one? Maybe... I know this looks derpy, but like I don't know what to tell y'all. I don't know what to tell y'all about it. I'll work on that other arm in a minute. My eraser, or not my eraser, my sharpener. Gimme. Give me sharpener. Alright, so working on a wall-eyed baby griffin. Probably put way more time into this than I meant to, but you know, it happens sometimes. that's not quite right. Oops. I need to find more bird faces. Big old fuzzy head. And then these godforsaken eyes you asked for. Jesus. Let's see. A bird's eyes don't really go like that. It'd be like... This poor bird. Griffin thing. Hey, Sven. Alright, I definitely spent more time on this than I meant to, but, yeah. This thing is weird, yo. Your wall-eyed griffin baby. His big old eyeballs that don't quite match his face. I hope that sort of fits the craziness you were trying to go for. I don't know. I don't know. Oops, sorry for the shaking. You said you wanted a baby griffin made to look silly with the eyes of a pug. I tried. Going two different directions. Right, let me, hold up. Let me fix that. Is that better? Hey, Lo-Fi! Is that better, Erwin? Is that more what you were thinking? This thing looks like it has had some severe head trauma. It's just so derpy looking. But yeah, so we have that, and I guess I'll lock it in. I'm like staring at it like, am I really gonna do this? But I guess I shall. My brain melted, Jeez, what? You good, Ninja? Alright, so we have it at least outlined. Alrighty. So let's see, Erwin, you have done 3 in a row so far. So I'm gonna take the next one from someone else. The next prompt from someone else. until y'all come up with something. I'll go back to stippling. Don't stick your tongue out at me. Did my, wait, oh crap, my webcam thingy stopped working. What the heck? What's going on here? What is my camera doing? The heck? What's going on? But I have so many more ideas. I know. Hold on a second. I gotta see if I can figure out what's going on with this. Did it just disconnect? What's going on? Hold on. The camera's being a butt. Why is it being a butt? I don't understand. I don't know why it's doing this. No. It's like randomly, hold on. It's being a pain. That's what it's doing. Excuse me, I would like to actually use my thing. Suddenly my phone just like has decided it doesn't want to work anymore as a camera? Question mark? What is happening here? Okay, no, I want you to work as a webcam, please. Thank you. Let's try this again. No, I want you to do webcam. Stop it. I'll get to listen to me fight with my phone now. Hopefully that works. Let's see. There we go. What? Why are you upside down? There. Okay. I think we're back for at least now anyway. Okay. I don't know why I was being so weird, but alright. Anyway. So yeah. We're almost out of space on this page, I think. I'm tempted to just add some like little things just for funsies. I might start doing that, like just start adding in stuff to like take up small spaces. Cause I feel like most of the prompts y'all give me, like they take up so much space, just because they're so detailed. Oh right, I was finishing up the tapping taco, or tap dancing taco. Put a little bit of spots in here. Don't want to like totally cover that up. Just want to make it obvious that like there is some form of shadowing happening. I like just had like our local Mexican chain fast food stuff yesterday, and now I'm like wanting it all over again. I want more. I want tacos in my face. Okay, so then the only thing we have left here is the raging raccoon, the loaded potato, and the fallacious porpoise. Kind of want to do the raging raccoon. Alright, let's see here. Raccoon. I think raccoons are also really cute. I'm 100% that person that would be like, oh my god, come here, let me love you, and just like die. Just get mauled. Just gonna get mauled by the cute wildlife around me. It's okay. But yeah, I've debated sometimes just like putting in random stuff in here, not just what y'all tell me to. I might, I don't know. Or maybe one of these days I'll do like a full page of just a single prompt and see what happens. I don't know, what do y'all think? Wait, did I do that wrong? Shit, I think I did. Because the eyes are there, which means that that should be all dark, that should be all dark. That's okay, I can just fill this in. It's fine. Oh, you're taking command. What? Taking commands. That's the command you're supposed to use to find out more about what I'm doing, you silly goose. You said not just what you tell me to do. Oh, I see, I see. That implies you're also doing what we tell you to do. Haha.
Yeah, okay. Okay, you.
Getting really tired of this paper bouncing. Because I'm totally the boss type for sure. Mm-hmm. Totally. Angry raccoon. So angry. Rawr. Which is funny because the last thing I said before coming back was, why do people think I wouldn't be a totally committed lover boy devotee that would worship you just because I'm poly? Gives boss vibes. Oh my lord. I think poly is just a hard thing for some people to understand. Let's see. Trying to decide, like, how do I color this thing's mouth? There we go. It's like I want it to have some sort of like depth to it, but not like blacked out. That should be good enough. It really is like so many people assume I'm not loyal or committed just because I'm poly. And I'm like, no, I want to build your life up and be a little obsessed with you too, but also poly. Yeah, society just hasn't really taught us enough about it, you know? Like, our society, especially here in the States, has just like pushed the whole monogamy thing a lot, which is unfortunate. Love should be appreciation, not possession, but yeah.
Angry raccoon.
Alright, I think our raging raccoon is basically done now. Our raging raccoon is officially raging. Rawr. Raging raccoon for the win! Yep. Alrighty, so let's see. We still have. Actually, I kind of want to. Feel like this should have a little bit more down here. Just a little texture. There we go. Kind of finishes it off a bit more. Next, we have the loaded potato. How late do you stream? Until 11 Eastern time. So we got about a little over 20 minutes, I think. No, yeah, a little over 20. Let's see, loaded potato. Loaded potato. Draw fast. Oh my god. I'm like thinking how to do this potato. I should probably have a basic coloring of sorts because it's a potato. Alright, good night. Have fun, Ninja. Thanks for hanging out. Loaded potato. Loaded potato. Now I'm wanting a potato. Gosh darn it. It's like now I'm hungry. Ooh, that just reminded me, I got me new little sausage biscuits downstairs. Could get me some of those. Never thought I would be spending so much time looking at a drawing of a potato. But okay, why not? Alright, so that's the potato. Put some stuff in here. We got like cheese and stuff, bacon. Alright, how am I gonna do? I kind of want to like almost want to like fill in the circle bits. Sorry, I'm distracted dating everything. Oh my god. What all have you started dating so far? I was looking at the character list of the things you can date, and it's just straight up ridiculous. You're hitting on Shadow Lord? Nice. And taking some tips from Dante? Okay. You're being replaced by a fireplace. I should play that game. I really should. It just seems like it would be so much fun. Also testing out Betty's waters. Should I color in these circles? I feel like maybe, I don't know. Like, I can't tell if it would be a good decision to color them in or if I should leave them as they are. I might leave them for now and just see what happens. I'm not allowed to suggest any more things. You're not allowed to give any more prompts. You can suggest stuff, just no prompts. She's done with my nonsense. I'm not done with your nonsense. I was just trying to let other people have a chance too. I suggest draw your favorite Digimon. Yeah, I can't do copyright. We did do one. What was it? We did a angry Pikachu that was like flicking off people, and then I did a happy Cubone. But like, I have to be careful how many of those I do. You know, I try to stay away from the copyright things. Also, we have 10 minutes, so not too complicated. Okay. I think the loaded potato is done. So on this page, all that leaves is the draw a round dog, a Bijan. I know what that is, I think. It's just like a poof. Oh, they're only a poof because people groom them into a round poof. Bichon frise. They're actually really cute when they don't turn them into just these round fluffs. I'm not gonna lie, some of these puffs, like their heads have been groomed to the point that they look like satellite dishes. Okay, but exaggerate the round. Alright. I'm gonna make, let me write this down, hold on. So round dog. Round, underline, dog. Ba-ma-de-doo. Alright, this is gonna be a little ridiculous because you say exaggerate the round, I'm gonna exaggerate the round. Alright, where do we want to put this round? We'll put the round under the bunny, I guess. Let's see here. I'm gonna use this dog picture that looks like they turned their dog into a satellite dish as reference. Like, I don't understand, like, why do this to your dog? The poor dog. The head is like perfectly round. Much round. Round, round. All of the round. Round. Another round. All of the round. Slightly larger round. Slightly smaller round. Another round. With a slight little bit of connection. And then more round. This is a very much exaggerated round, but that's what you asked for. So, much round. Actually, do this a little bit. Yeah, there we go. More round. I feel like I'm drawing a balloon animal. Just all of the round.
Round hound. Round hound bounds around. Oh my lord, don't give me tongue twisters. I will fail. Alright, do we want the tail to be just like another round? Or do you want it to be like bushy? Because we can just do another round. Boosh. There. If we do the tail as just another round. This is ridiculous. Wait, make it so fucking majestic that it brings tears. Okay, hold up. My brain, like, is having a struggle because I'm just like, make it round, and now you're like, majestic. I'm like, staring at it like, how do you make round majestic? Oh my god, wait, hold up. This is gonna get a little ridiculous. What if... majestically round. Yeah, no, hold up. I got an idea. We're just gonna go a little crazy with this. Just a little bit. Right? Because, like, majestically round would just be a bunch of round within the round. Maybe. Like, everything else round, and then the tail is just sweeping like a willow tree being... Okay, hold on. Let me redo this tail, then. My brain went definitely a different way. Alright. So, have the round... This reminds me of the peanut butter. Did you see the peanut butter, Maddie? Did you see our Fabio peanut butter? I feel like you would get a kick out of Fabio peanut butter. Come back. Ow. Oops. Just move this up. There we go. Is that majestic enough for you, Madi? It's very, like, flowy mane-like. And then these little dogs have like the teeniest, tiniest little eyeballs. They like have these tiny little noses. With their little tiny face. With little tongue sticking out usually. And itty bitty eyes you can just barely see. There you go. There's your very, very round dog. A very round hound, as one might put it. And that does bring us to time. As I make this look a little bit more just a little fluffy, not just round, but the fluff round. Where everything is just marshmallow. Just a marshmallow dog. There we go. Alrighty, so thank you everyone who came out to watch and participated by giving prompts to be put into the book. This page is almost done. We still have a couple spots, maybe for a couple of tiny things. Let me zoom out so y'all can see where it's at. Okay. There. So that's where we're at currently. For this page, a little bit more up there. Oh my gosh, keeps getting stuck on my freaking mouse. Okay. Why is it stuck on now? But yeah, thanks for hanging out and adding to the book. We will continue adding to the book as time allows. Next stream will be on Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And is going to probably be Fortnite. If you haven't joined my Discord yet, highly recommend you do so. That's where I do all my updates and put things to a vote and everything. So I will see y'all then. Bye!